Hello, buddy. Senior engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's video, I want to talk about the morality, the ethics behind CRISPR. And this idea came from watching this video from, again, Value Entertainment, who's been covering CRISPR here and there. This was almost basically a week ago, and it was like a live broadcast. They were talking about other stuff, but specifically their whole casting team, and then they had this person called Charlie Kirk and sort of comment on CRISPR. And that person actually said something that is quite interesting, right? It started talking about how they don't trust the government to monitor that, to protect citizens from a technology like CRISPR, and basically provide concerns to the whole technology of CRISPR. And of course, this idea of them talking about it came about with the fact that CRISPR was approved by the FDA on December 8th. So just over 2 weeks before this video was made. So what am I getting here? Well, let me first of all state the obvious. The idea of talking about CRISPR ethics, morality, has been discussed for years now. This is not something that just happened this month. It's not just something that just happened as the FDA was approving this program. It's been happening for months, for years. In fact, there is actually a documentary on HBO that literally talks about the ethics and morality behind CRISPR. There are document videos on Netflix talking about the ethics and morality of CRISPR. So this is nothing new. But the idea that we are now talking about it is obvious, because now you have a bunch of people that are entering into space that have not watched those videos, those documentaries, that have not gone through those discussions, that are not aware of Dr. Doudna's efforts with a independent external committee in discussion with a bunch of governments around the world, talking about the ethics and the morals behind CRISPR. So when you're not aware of these things, the first thing you think about when you talk about genome editing technology is, well, now you can have superhumans, right? Governments are going to use that in their advantage. You're going to have basically civilization, a huge divide, right, between natural humans, and then you'll have a bunch of superhumans. And that's like a doomsday type of view of CRISPR. But let me offer another view to that, right? And to their credit, in this video, they do talk about it. So it's not like this is not something discussed to this panelist, but they do talk about the fact that there's rare diseases that can be cured by CRISPR, sickle cells being one. There are other diseases, there are cancer, there's a bunch of things that can be done that can prevent these diseases, unlucky people, genetic diseases. And the thing is, throughout society, human history, we've always introduced technologies to extend lifespan of humans. You can go as far as farming, agriculture, thousands of years ago. You can go as far as the printing press. You can go as far as electricity, light bulbs, electricity, vehicles, cars. You can talk about flights, aviation. It was always to save time and make more time available for human beings, essentially extending lifespan. And CRISPR is no different, right? You had antibiotics that was released decades ago, right? You had all these medicines that were released. I mean, just look at 3 years ago. Literally, you had the pandemic vaccine. Why? Because they want to extend lifespan. And CRISPR is no different, right? This technology extends the lifespan of human beings, and it will come to market. Has it already been now? And there's nothing you can do to stop that, right? This is what we call human technology, to advance humanity forward. That is what humans do. They introduce technologies to extend lifespan. Now, the question becomes, what do you do about the moral and ethics issues behind it? Well, it's the same thing with other technologies. They actually talk about in this video, like the whole in vitro pregnancy, where you can decide to have twins or triplets as opposed to one child at a time, just by medicine, current modern medicine. And in a sense, there are ethics issues behind that particular thing, but it was approved. It's been done by many people around the world. I know quite a few people in my circle in my life that have explored that option. Elon Musk has done it many times as well in his own life, and he's obviously the richest person in the world. So I don't really think the ethics and morals would ever slow down CRISPR growth. I don't think it would ever slow down this technology. I really don't think so. I think people that are bringing this up, either they're misinformed, or two, they're sort of they're they're coming from a good place internally, but externally they're not able to comprehend that there have been other technologies in the past and currently that have literally been in the same trajectory as CRISPR. So the failure to understand those topics is why people bring up those questioning. Oh, well, China did that, right? China's working on these secret superhuman projects, right? But ultimately, if it can extend lifespan of humans, it will come to market, and the FDA recognized that. And I think that's a topic I think we should all be aware of. And now, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's nothing worrisome or there are no concerns between countries like China and these types of countries exploring these technologies in secret. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is it's very easy to seduce the average viewer and bring them to the wrong side of CRISPR as opposed to bringing light to the positive side, right? Again, with social media today, with the media stream we have today, things have changed. I guarantee you, if in vitro fertilization was introduced today, like literally today, there'll be more negative light than when it was originally introduced years ago. And the reason why that is because social media amplifies message, and negative messages get amplified a lot more. And that's where we have, as a community, we have to do our job. We have to do what is the right thing, which is to shed light on the positive things, curing rare diseases. That's what we have to do. But, put that aside, guys. I just wanted to basically make a video on that. I thought it was worth it, I think, on this Wednesday. So hopefully you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday here. Subscribe if you're not. Like this video if you haven't. Let me know, guys, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about the morals, the ethics? Do you guys think people are just stretching it? Do you guys think it's overblown? Do you guys think I'm wrong? Do you guys think it's a serious issue? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.